Hi everyone, it's Chef Mark. Welcome back to the laboratory. Today we're going to do a follow-up to the Thai Moon Knife. I'm going to tell you why this is not the knife for me. Let's get started. Now, I'd like to thank my friends at Uncommon Goods for sending me this knife. Uncommon Goods is a gift-giving website, and I must say this would be a very, very thoughtful gift if someone sent this to you. And Uncommon Goods has cooking classes, and they have all kinds of classes. Uncommon Experiences, those make great gifts too. And Uncommon Experiences was kind enough to send this knife along to me. This was a knife that they were recommending for their knife skills class. And I gotta tell you, I was excited to receive it, but once I got it in my hands, I thought, it's a little low in quality. I don't love the shape, so I'm going to go into specifics why. But first, let's talk about what I think is probably the most interesting part of this, and it's the box. Now, this box, I got to tell you, there's a lot of work here to route out the size and shape of the knife, lay this inside there, what I'm assuming is maybe some laser etching, some hinges, a magnetic clasp closure right there. The presentation is very, very good, but what I'm finding is that I don't have any room for this in my kitchen. In my personal kitchen, I have a butcher block with a drawer, and I pull that drawer out. I have my knives and some other kitchen tools, my peelers, an apron, things that I use almost all the time anytime I'm grabbing a knife. And although that drawer is very big, my cutting board is very big, this doesn't fit. It's just a little big. So if I were to receive this, I would quite frankly take the knife, keep that, and get rid of this box. And I gotta tell you, when you pull this box open, you think substantial, high quality. You pull the knife out, and the knife is surprisingly light. And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. Unlike an Asian cleaver, which is very, very thin metal, and they're lightweight so that you can have a certain amount of speed when you're doing the vertical chopping. Here, that lightweight, I think, speaks to lack of quality. Let me show you here. With the naked eye, you can maybe even see it on camera here. This edge, it wavers. It's not smooth all the way through. And you can feel right out of the box, it's not sharp. I haven't used this yet. I pulled it out. I just kind of do soft demos with this, but I haven't actually cut anything with it. I've been waiting to make videos to do so, and it's not that sharp. The other thing that I'm not really enamored with is this back edge here. There's a sharp edge where it's cut. It hasn't been rolled at all. There's actually like a wire right here that's sharp to the hand. So they put this, this cleaver guard on here, I suppose, to, if you're holding it with a pinch grip, which I would recommend with any knife, including this knife, to maybe keep that pressure off here, but that's not very well fit. I gotta be careful I don't cut myself. You can see there's a gap here. That's not very exciting. There's a little brass colored ring here. It's a compression ring to hold the blade on. The blade comes down to a very, very fine sheet of metal and has what's known as a rat tail tang. So it runs through the handle and then it's folded over. And you can see they've drilled a fairly large hole in there, a round hole. And this will come loose. Once it goes through a couple of heat cycles, if it gets run through the dishwasher, which I typically run my knives through the dishwasher, or even just gets wet, if you live in a moist climate, this is gonna come loose. I suppose you could hammer that down with a mallet to tighten it up, but you don't want a round handle rotating while you're trying to cut stuff. That's a great way to get hurt. So as far as quality is concerned, I would say the quality is relatively low, but I wish they had done, this particular company, taken the amount of effort they put into the box and put that into the knife itself. One last thing is the blade's a little short. So when I'm holding this up, it might look like a big long blade, but really there's only about that much usable space when you're trying to cut vegetables. A Thai Moon knife is actually designed to cut pork skin, the skin and belly, kind of separate different large cuts of meat, and it's designed as a pushing knife, so you come through and you use the whole edge and you'd be working your way down a large hog. And it's a little funny to me because my friends at Uncommon Goods, they are feather, leather-free, vegan when possible, and they really have a mission to be sustainable. I can appreciate that. I'm certainly not vegan, but I can appreciate, hey, we got one world. So why they would be selling a knife specifically designed to cut meat for a gift, and particularly a gift that is meant to be paired with their knife skills class, I don't know. I think they missed the mark on that one. That being said, as the making of this video, they've actually taken this product off the website. So, like I said, I think it's a thoughtful gift, but I think the execution is missing a little bit. So what are we gonna do next? Well, I'm gonna put a proper edge on this knife, try to fix some of the flaws that I found with my stone and my steel, and see if we can get the function proper.